So, guys, I've been thinking.
That's dangerous.
Hey. Look, you were asking what it's like in the above before, right?
Yeah, it sounded amazing.
Right, so I figured we could have a little bit of fun. Did you guys do your homework?
Well, we're in a lab. Shouldn't it be called lab work?
No.
I thought it was funny.
Thank you.
Anyway, I asked you guys to draw what you think it'd be like in the above once we get out of here, so why don't we look at what we did?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I drew myself frolicking in a field of ice cream and milkshakes.
Aw, it's pretty. I like it. And Frankie, what about you?
Well, I drew myself riding a dinosaur through a field of bones and churros.
I like it. How do you tell which ones are the bones and which ones are the churros?
Bones are crunchier.
Oh, okay. And I drew the three of us sitting around a table having fun.
That looks a lot like what we're doing right now.
What? No, this is completely different.
How?
Well, I figure, once we get up there, we can sit around together, maybe watch, make fun of some bad movies, try some snacks.
That's exactly what we're doing now.
Look, I drew a completely different table.
Oh.
It is!
Yeah. Huh. Guys, we haven't seen Dr. Leslie in a little while.
He did seem scared when he left last time.
That weird voice must have gotten to him.
Maybe it ate him.
Maybe it turned him inside out!
Maybe it made him eat a bowl of Jell-O before it solidified.
Ew!
I wonder, what happened in Dr. Leslie's life to make him so evil?
Oh, I know. I bet it was.
Oh boy, I've got a chocolate! 'Twill be a joyous day, 'twill! No!
Ooh, devastating! But I bet it was something more like this.
Oh boy, me mum made me favourite sandwich. She didn't cut the crust off. No! Ouch, rough. Ooh, I know. I bet it was... For my first ever experiment, I've made the ultimate drink by combining Pepsi and Coke. No!
That is enough to scar anyone.
No one should try to make Pacoxy.
Oh, good you're here.
And where have you been, mister?
We were worried sick.
Were you out all night with that Jones boy again? No, listen, there isn't much time. I know you like to have fun with what we do, but I have to warn you. She is coming. Who is she? Don't.
That would be me.
Who are you?
I am Dr. Van Hammerschmidt. You may call me Dr. Van Hammerschmidt.
What happened to Dr. Leslie?
His results have been lackluster as of late. I am stepping in to show him how it is to be done.
A new doctor?
But we just got used to the old one.
Well, at least she has that new doctor smell.
Ah, this must be the humor Dr. Leslie mentioned in his reports. I will not be doing that.
Not be doing humor? How can somebody not do humor?
I am Scorpio.
Oh.
Now, we will begin the test with
Dr. Von Hammerschlitz?
Hammerschmidt.
Von Heffenweiss.
Hammerschmidt.
Von Maggie Smith?
That isn't even close.
Von
Von
Reichenbach?
Handlebars? Von Lager?
Von Locksmith?
Von Diesel Engine?
Diesel?
Candlemaker?
No,
Von-
Vin Diesel. It's Von...
No.
Von Triple
It's
X?
Von...
Vonnegut? Kurt?
Vonnegut? No, that's Kurt.
No,
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I like Kurt.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's
okay,
okay.
yeah.
I like Kurt.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good writer.
Huh?
Oh! Von
Von
Trapp!
Are we going to listen now?
Yes!
Good. Now, I don't know how Leslie ran things, but with me it will be a little different. I expect results. I expect you to cooperate. And I expect results.
You said results twice?
And I want nothing less.
Okay, but how do we...
Is that back talk?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good. Now I believe is the time when you watch your film. This week's comes to you from a large rodent-based company that would like very much to pretend it no longer exists. It covers a subject that many people find sensitive. Menstruation.
I don't really think that I should be talking about that.
I know. That is why I picked it.
Oh.
Wow.
She is a new kind of evil.
Presenting? Oh, presenting.
It's a really pretty font for... Oh.
Shouldn't the font be red?
And dripping.
Hey, since this was made in 46, is this a period piece? Oh, Walt Disney.
And Kotex? Ah, yes, when a young girl is blossoming into a
Why
full
is
flower.
nature always called Mother Nature?
Because she's a
Perhaps
bitch.
it's because, like any mother, she quietly manages so much of our living without our ever realizing there's a woman at work.
No, without you ever acknowledging
Right from
that.
the beginning, we breathe and sleep and
What's with
wake up
Tammy
with
Faye Baby
no more
here?
conscious planning than we used in sprouting teeth. Mother Nature controls
Yeah.
many of our routine
Ah.
Oh my god, it's looking at me.
through automatic control centers called glands. The story of menstruation really begins with one particular gland. It's located here at the base of the brain,
The
and it's called
nose.
the pituitary gland. In our childhood years, this pituitary gland concentrates on producing
Oh,
growth
look, she made a
hormones,
pearl.
busy little messengers which circulate through the
Directly
bloodstream
to the
in order
junk.
the various
I'm
bones
coming.
and tissues to get growing. And as a girl grows up from blocks to dolls to books,
In
that
exactly
means her
that
body
order.
is obeying the orders issued by the pituitary gland.
The glam must be a
Of course,
man.
these orders vary among different girls. Some girls grow short, some tall, some heavy, and some
The
slight.
fuck?
Oh,
But
some
there
might be
comes a
giants.
time somewhere between the ages of 11 and 17, though about 13 is average,
Pick a
when the
number!
pituitary must turn part of its attention to maturing the body which it has grown.
Maturing.
So it starts sending out a new type of hormone,
Beep, 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 beep,
a
beep,
maturing
beep, beep,
hormone.
Oh, it communicates in Morse
And
code.
that is when menstruation begins. When these maturing hormones start
Fly,
coming
my
down
children.
through the bloodstream to the ovaries. The ovaries themselves
see
are
you.
glands about the size of almonds, and locked within each ovary are thousands of eggs. Although these eggs
Oh
are
my
too
God.
small
Oh my
to
God.
be seen by the human eye, any one of them has the possibility of someday becoming a human being.
I choose you.
Near the ovaries are the fallopian tubes,
It's angry now.
short
It's an angry
canals which
puppy.
lead to the uterus or womb.
Now it's a
This
ram.
hollow,
Because once a month it
pear-shaped
tries to ram
organ
its way out of you.
opens into the vagina, which
What, now
is
its
part
tongue
of
is
the
sticking
birth
out.
canal,
That doesn't look
and
right.
is the
That's 'cause it
external
looks like
opening for
PVC
this whole
pipe.
group of organs. So, as you see, there is a continuous passage from each ovary
That's
through
not
the
supposed to be
fallopian
yellow.
tubes, uterus,
Well,
and
contrary to
vagina,
popular belief,
the
that's not
outside of
where
the body.
pee comes from.
These organs function in a continuous cycle.
Huh, that's a
The
weird
pituitary
tattoo.
gland starts the process when it sends its
We're taking
maturing
heavy fire.
hormones
Pew, pew,
down
pew,
through
pew,
the
pew,
bloodstream
pew,
to
pew.
the ovaries. Now one of the ovaries passes on an order of its own to the uterus.
I'll have a large pepperoni, light on the
It tells
sauce.
cells
Sorry,
which make
sir.
up
You're
the
getting
lining
heavy
of the
sauce.
uterus
That's all we
to
do here.
multiply and fill themselves with watery fluids and blood. This begins to build up a thickened lining of somewhat velvety material. At the same time, an ovary has been maturing an ovum or egg, which is
Maturing.
right here so that we can see it. About once a month, one of these tiny eggs passes out of the ovary and finds its way into a fallopian tube, where it moves along toward the uterus. If the egg is impregnated, which happens when a woman is going to have a child, the egg will stay within the uterus. Then the thickened lining will provide nourishment for the budding human being through the
It's
early
red
days of
velvet.
its
Their favorite
development.
flavor.
However, most eggs pass through the fallopian tubes without being fertilized. When this happens, there's no use for that potential nourishment in the built-up lining of the uterus. And so, in a few days, it passes from the body. This is the flow which we
Should
call
I be
menstruation.
commenting on this?
Nah, just handle
So,
the
as we
Louise.
see
That was
now,
way too
menstruation
gentle.
is
Agreed.
just one routine step in a normal and natural cycle that is going on
also the wrong color.
continuously
Well,
within the
contrary
body.
to popular belief, that's not where milk comes from either.
The time between periods is usually about 28 days. However, it may be shorter for some girls, longer for others. The flow itself may last anywhere from 3 days to 7.
McLean.
Yet each of these different schedules may be normal. For just as the pituitary gland orders some girls to grow short, some tall, some
I'm
heavy,
gonna call you
some
Menzies.
slight, so its orders
Okay,
about
but seriously, which one of them is
menstruation may
supposed to be the
differ
fat
widely among
one?
normal women. The important thing is that you should be fairly regular within yourself.
Oh no, she's stuck on a biological clock.
Of course, a girl may be irregular during the first year or so.
She may
But
like
after
Nickelback.
that,
She
when her
might
system
prefer
is
Miracle
settled
Whip
down
over
into a
mayo.
routine,
We're white after Labor
her
Day.
period should always be about the same number of days apart and last about the same length of time.
Well, if not, she's clearly an
Try
alien.
not to throw yourself off schedule by getting overtired, emotionally upset, or catching cold.
Or,
And
be
if your
human.
timing goes seriously wrong, or you're bothered with severe cramps or headaches, you should have a talk with your doctor.
Where he'll
Of
ignore
course, you'll
you.
want to keep a personal calendar.
Of
Look
course.
at each period and check to
That's a
see
really
that there
long
are
day.
about the same
Feels
number of
like
days
it.
between periods. It's not only a useful record of past performance, but it
What?
comes in handy
Performance.
when you have
Well,
to
yeah,
plan
if you take
ahead.
steroids, you'll have an asterisk next to your
This
period record
calendar
for the rest of your
appears in
career.
an interesting booklet called Very Personally Yours. This
Aww.
booklet has been
No.
prepared to enlarge upon what you learn from this brief film. Among other things, the booklet explodes that old taboo against bathing during your period. Not only can you bathe, you should bathe.
Well,
Because
yeah.
during menstruation, your perspiration glands are working overtime.
Well, that means they get time and a half.
Careful to avoid either very hot water or
It burned
very
my
cold
nipples off.
water. In fact, it's not a good idea at any time to shock your system with extremes, any
That could be
more than
toxic.
to let yourself get chilled or to catch cold. And as for the old taboo against
Well,
exercise,
this isn't exercise.
that's
This is just
nonsense.
fun.
Exercise is
The
good
wind took
for
her
you during
eyebrows.
menstruation. Just use common sense.
You should be posting.
The dressage
When
final
you
is
look at
tomorrow!
Most of your daily routine is on the mild side. It's going to extremes that's
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, that's mild.
to be
I'm just
avoided.
gonna deadlift this couch.
One-handed.
To most girls, the menstrual period should bring no severe discomfort. Some
I don't think that
girls have a
means
little
what you
less
think it
pep,
means.
A feeling of pressure.
A
in the
little
lower
less
part
pep?
of the
Are you
body,
fucking
perhaps
kidding
an
me?
occasional twinge or a touch of nerves. But don't let it get you down.
Don't be
After
so
all, no matter
dramatic, just be
how you
pretty.
feel,
Smile
you have to
more.
live with people. You have to live with yourself, too.
Oh no, the
And
mirror
once you
people
stop
are
feeling
back!
sorry for yourself
this
and
some
take
sort of
those
disorder?
days in your stride, you'll find it's easier to keep smiling and even-tempered. You can do practically everything you normally do.
Make that man happy.
Oh, come now. We said practically everything.
Don't have
provided you
fun.
take common sense care of yourself. Exercises to relieve cramps are illustrated in the booklet. Try
Drop my
them.
contact.
With the
Found
guidance
it.
of
I'm
a
good.
qualified
Oh, no, drop my
person,
contact.
You may
Found it.
find they
I'm good.
help.
Drop my contact.
And do
I couldn't
something
find
about
it.
that slouch.
Yes, no
Slumpy
matter how much
posture
pain
is
you're in,
just
be
as bad
pretty.
inside as it looks outside.
The shadow people are
So
back.
stand up straight and let the organs function from the position that nature intended. One way to help them function normally is to avoid constipation.
Because
You
that's
see,
something you have
Your
control over.
reproductive organs lie between the rectum and the bladder and their external openings. And constipation will disturb the relationship between these
And
organs.
that rectum is a real asshole.
So you'll find it worth your while to drink plenty of water, eat plenty of fruit, and to include cereals and eggs and leafy vegetables in your daily diet.
All at the same time.
Just hork it back like a
incidentally,
duck.
It's smart to keep looking smart.
Excuse
That
me?
well-groomed
Yeah,
feeling
I'm
will
just
give
gonna
you
leave.
new
I feel like I probably
poise
shouldn't
and
be
lift
here
your
now for
morale.
this.
Sit down.
Especially when it's backed up with year-round fresh air and sunshine and plenty of rest
Yeah,
and
just
sleep.
ask a Scientologist.
Because
being
the
glib,
best
Matt Lauer.
possible insurance against trouble
Is
on
Geico.
those days is healthy living every day.
Okay, I'm just gonna
that's
go
the
now. So you
story.
guys are. You
There's
got this.
nothing
What do you mean that's the story?
About
You
menstruation.
barely covered anything.
They didn't touch on anything that actually happens. What about tampons? What about pads? What about sit down?
I'm sorry.
What about ways to relieve your cramps?
How about, like, ice or heating pads or the headaches that you get or the bloating that you feel or any of the other fucking things that happen during your entire period?
I don't know about you. Stop
Menstruation
yelling
is
at me,
not
please.
something that anybody
oh, no.
needs
No,
to go
put-
on.
put
This
that-
is
put
some
the chair down. No,
I
I'm
cannot-
sorry.
ridiculous.
That's it, I'm out.
Fuck this. Fuck all of this. Fuck you, Kotex. Fuck you, Kimberly. Fuck you, Clark. Fuck you, Disney. Fuck all of it.
Is it safe?
Probably not.
What's up?
I just want to make sure that Dr. Von Applebee's isn't here.
No, just us.
Good. You know, I can't believe how much more evil than Leslie Dr. Von Jovi is.
Well, Dr. Von Vanderplump seems to have it together.
Why is Dr. Von Hassenpfeffer so evil?
Ooh, I bet I know. I bet it was...
No, we are not doing that.
Oh.
Damn!
She shot down a flashback.
Now's the time for your next test. The film by Mr. Mouseman discussed what happens during the menses, but did not offer any of the common things people use to cope. So, I will be sending you down several of the tools women use to get through this time. Go.
Okay, here we go. New evil lady sent us something.
What is the evil doctor gonna do?
I don't want to know. I'm looking away.
I know, what is a
Pull back.
tool
I'm
to help
scared.
with... Huh.
That's not very threatening.
That just looks like candy. I love candy.
Well, I might die if I eat that.
It's chocolate.
Yep, I'm gonna die.
Oh! She sent us chocolate because...
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can say it. So apparently a home remedy for dealing with certain monthly issues is chocolate.
If
so
you get the cramps, you get chocolate.
It's really fun watching him, like, stutter over his own words.
It's cute.
Well,
It's cute.
yeah, I'm sure it's just so
It's
cute.
adorable. Although, is this going to be another one? Wait a second. She's supposed to be evil. And last time, he got to just eat cake and drink milk, and we had to sit here and watch. And that was not okay.
No.
Well, that's because Dr. Leslie was being, like, socially evil. This is more directed evil, I think.
But how? You're going to get to eat candy and chocolate milk, and we just have to sit here and watch again.
You still get to enjoy something, and we don't.
I don't like this.
I mean, it could be poison. You guys don't know.
It could be poison.
Wait, why would she poison her test subjects if she needs us in the future?
Well, not us.
Yeah, certainly not us.
We can't eat it.
No.
I mean,
Well, it smells like regular chocolate, so I mean, how
Yeah,
bad
go
can
ahead.
it
It
really
might be
be?
poison.
Oh, it's not bad. It's... It's chocolate.
He's got that look on his
He
face.
does have that look on his face.
I mean, it's a little weird, but it's still it's chocolate. It tastes like chocolate. What about
Alright.
Okay.
one of these things? No, it's pretty much just chocolate.
Do you have a peanut allergy that we don't know about?
Do you
No,
have a
it's
chocolate allergy we don't know about?
Mike. I hope not.
No, the cake would have killed him.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I ate a lot of that.
Yeah,
He
you
really
did.
did.
You know, I'm not really a fan of cake either.
Yeah, you left most of it on the table, but whatever.
It's just, it tastes, it's weird. There's something in there I can't really put my finger on, though.
I don't know. Try one of the other pieces.
How's the chocolate milk?
It's very rich and creamy. There it is again. There's just some kind of taste in there, like on the
It's poison.
on the back
It's
end.
chocolate poison.
It's chocolate poison. That's what it is. It's chocolate poison. She's poisoned you.
Guys, it doesn't taste like bitter almonds.
I thought it was a smell like bitter almonds.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been poisoned.
Not every
Sure.
poison can be tasted.
What is that?
Like we said, it's chocolate.
No, it's like, okay, there's this chocolate flavor that you're getting from it, but it feels like something's wrong. It's wrong chocolate. It's wrong lit. I can't put my finger on it. Like, why does this taste off?
That is because it is all free of the sugar.
You monster!
Wow, that is evil!
So horrendous.
I mean, I'm kind
could
of
you?
impressed.
Don't be impressed.
But it's such a good move.
How could you? Sugar-free chocolate? Wait a minute. Is sugar-free chocolate, does that still work on periods?
It's not good for anything.
Does diabetes get a period?
It's a really good question. No, I did it again. No. Oh, man, that movie was...
Yes.
Go on.
I mean, look, I want to talk about it, but I can't.
Because you aren't a woman?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we can fix that.
What?
Yeah. Buckle up, Buttercup. We're gonna make you an honorary woman.
What? No, guys, I don't think that's a good...
Pick up your journal.
And take notes.
Oh, okay.
The first thing a woman needs to know is how to live on 73 cents on the dollar.
Second, all women know advanced calculus.
Next, all women instinctively know how to do that thing with their hair in the towel.
All women know exactly where Dolly Parton is at any given moment.
And all women know exactly how many cats can fit in a 500 square foot apartment.
All women know how many calories are in a light green tea yogurt.
All women know what the American version of an Italian size 6 is.
All women know how to seduce men with just their shoulders.
All women know how to communicate with the creature that lives in the dark corner of the room.
Oh, you know, Frank.
It is silence time.
Ah! Are you gonna hurt us again?
No, I believe I have hurt you enough for today.
Really?
No.
Ah!
Ah, there it is. And just look at these test results. This is what I have been looking for. I do believe I will be following up on these. Dr. Leslie, you may try again. Do not disappoint.
Yes, of course.
Leslie!
Oh, no, you do not get to celebrate. Huh? It's all your fault. If I had just... Look, you've no idea what you've done. What did we do? Etta has taken an interest in you.
That's a bad thing?
You don't get it! All we had to do was run the experiments and we'd fly under the radar. But now that's...
That's what?
When Etta takes an interest in you... Oh, maybe I can fix this. Oh, that's gonna take time. We're going to have to take a break.
A break?
We can't take a break. We're in the middle of a season of tests. Oh, don't you lecture me, young man. This is all your faults. I'm going to come up with some truly evil tests. So get your rest. When we come back, it's game on.
What do we do now?
You know what? Fine. If Doc wants to play, we'll play. We'll be ready.
Yeah!